Hey, you guys, how you doing? I hope you're doing well. Okay, let's get business out of the way. I didn't do that the last two videos. Oops, I was preoccupied. Okay, entertainment purposes only. Happy Disability Pride Month. Okay, new Zoom room date. Sunday, July 27th, 6 p.m. Eastern. Email me. Here's my email. Email me if you need the link, whether you've been there or not. This is where we practice uncensored freedom of speech, so it will not be recorded and it will not be posted to the tube of the U. The boob tube. All right. Hold on, I'm falling over here. Nothing new there. Here we go. Hopefully I won't knock that out. Okay, don't forget Thursday Night Alive. 8:30 p.m. Eastern, every Thursday. You do not need to be a member for the Thursday Night Alive, okay? Just show up, you guys. Also, if I don't get to your questions through a video, write your question down and ask it during the Thursday Night Alive, okay? I got what I asked for. Lots of questions, so I've got at least 2 videos worth of questions, I think. We'll see how long it takes. And I've got topics. So, probably do a topic, and for every day a topic video, and then a questions video. But we also, I was just talking to my spirit team. Somebody wants me to channel E, the guy that unalived himself, allegedly. Okay. I asked the spirit team if I would suffer emotionally from doing that, digging into his energy like that, but they're telling me no, that in soul form he is not that person. Okay, because he was certainly a piece of trash as a human being. All right. Also, don't forget Friday night, members only, but that's the first Friday of every month. That you do need to be a member for. That's personal and spiritual questions. Thursdays are for political questions. First Friday of the month is for spiritual questions. $1.99 a month for the membership. You get the once a month personal questions live and the monthly energy forecast. Okay? Where you keep it simple here. And I know I'm supposed to be doing shout outs. I can't keep track, to be honest with you. So a general shout out to each and every one of you who has joined, whether you're new or not so new. And also a shout out to the members of this lovely, supportive community. We need each other so much. Okay. Now, let me see. What should we do? All right, let me get this out of the way because I've had this written down for a couple of days. A couple of topics. We may do more. We'll probably do more than this, but let's pull some cards maybe. So we want to see about Usha V and her kids and regarding D of the E, of the P, of the O, of the R, of the T, of the E, of the D. And also Justice Thomas and his fate for taking gifts and as brides. All right, so let's see which deck we should use. What deck should we use? Point that out for a spirit team. Okay. This one? Okay, they want Divine Celestial. That is our Divine Feminine deck. I have to shuffle. I don't remember to do all this stuff beforehand all the time. I'm a take it as you go kind of person. My brain doesn't, I don't do well with repetitiveness. So we do mix it up here. And one thing that is consistent is that we're all showing up. Even if I take a day, we're all showing up. As a matter of fact, I might do 4 videos today, so I don't have to do any videos tomorrow. So I have other things concerning the channel I need to do. Oh, yes, don't let me forget. So the Etsy store is on vacation mode until August 21st. That is, and after that, it's going back up. Period, point blank. Okay? We did what we were supposed to do. If you choose not to buy any of our merchandise because of that's your way to I hate that word fight. I really do. I don't like the word fight. The word fight has very negative connotations. If that's your way of pushing back on treachery, have at it. I understand. But when we come back, there'll be jean jackets. Yeah, baby, jean jackets. I am so looking forward to it. It'll be about the right time, too, to get a jean jacket. So I have a leather for the fall and the spring, but I really want a jean jacket because I'm a simple person. All right. Will Usha V and her kids be sent away out of the country? Let's bring it down. All right, here we go. Will Usha V and her children be sent away? Somebody did ask a question about who's his next target. His next target, because he's always fighting with somebody. His next target is the next person that says something that he doesn't like. Oh, they just told me something. Oh my goodness. I hope I hold it. That would take us to the question, so I got to see if I can hold on to that. Give me a sec. Let me write it down. Okay. I had to write that down, you guys. So, again, back on track. Will Usha V and her children be removed from the country? Sent away from the country. Queen of Cups. Okay. And Two of Coins. Gotta take the flippers. Queen of Cups. So the Queen of Cups is about, okay, so we have to go by the energy of the reading. And she feels all secure and stuff, but she's not. Humpty doesn't care about her. Just because of who her husband is, that doesn't mean anything. So this Queen of Cups in this context is an emotional upheaval of someone in charge causing her an emotional upheaval. Queen of Cups. Okay, now we got the Two of Coins. So the Two of Coins is about finding a balance, but it's also about juggling. It's about juggling more than one thing. Trying to find a balance. Yes, that's not... She's not going to be able to find a balance. Because what will be done, and that'll be that. Then we have the Seven of Cups. There's that confusion. She just doesn't understand. Why is this happening to me? I'm important. No. No, you're not. Not important. Doesn't have the... Oh, what's the word I want? Why are they telling me stamina? Support. She doesn't have any. She has no power. She thinks she has this power. She thinks she's secure. But she isn't. King of Swords. Oh boy. So the King of Swords, well, the King of Swords is honest but intellectual too. So this is going to be sneaky. And it's going to come out of nowhere. And you'll just have to tune into the next video. We'll go through some of those questions there in the next video. You'll have to tune in the next one to find out why this will happen. I can't tell you. I'm sorry. I got to do it with the questions. It's too important. Knight of Coins. So that's about power. Anything, right, at this point, anything, the coins are talking about anything political, okay? Power. Political power. So that's how she feels. She feels like she has some type of political power, and she doesn't. I mean, she doesn't do anything. You know, she's not a cabinet member, not part of the regime in that manner. Yeah, the devil. See, she's, well, there he is, the person who's going to make her go away, right? The thing is, there's an underlying fear, okay? According to him, she does not have the proper skin tone, nor do her children, and he's already proven he doesn't care about children. He was involved with, in the E-files, okay? He was a big player in regards to the E-files and the things that went on regarding the E-files, right? He has no respect for children, right? So why would he respect hers? Couldn't care less about her kids. He's the one that's got ICE agents, the Glacier Gang, zip tying kids, right? Now we've got the World, so that's endings and new beginnings. Well, her time here will end. And this is based on the current energies, okay? Okay, I'll answer one question. Not one that anybody asked, but one question. Why is he going to do this? Something's going to happen, and he's going to have a health event that's public, and he can't hide it. So guess who's going to have to take over while he's gone? Yeah. And when he comes back, he's going to be mad. So if I repeat myself next video, don't mind me. All right, so that's how he's going to get back at him. Page of Coins. That's messages regarding power. Okay, Spirit Team, you're killing me. All right, so here we go. I'm going to have to do it because they're going to make me. The question was, and it's all good. I've got plenty of questions. The question was, hold on here, I got sticky notes all over it. Okay, the question was, last month, Humpty was at war with the Space Cadet, and this month he declares war on the news magnate RM, or WSJ, the newspaper, WSJ. So we're seeing a pattern here. Who is he going to try to go toe-to-toe with next? And what I wrote down when I paused the video was Rufus at some point, because he feels like Rufus is replacing him. So Humpty has the health event. And of course, Rufus has to step in. Rufus, don't let me forget that part, has to step in, right? And Humpty gets jealous. Because I think that, he's paranoid anyway. But on some level, he knows that Rufus wants his position anyway. And again, not for the position itself, but for the power of the position. So he's going to be jealous. And the way he's going to get back at Rufus is to remove his wife and children from this country. Okay? There. Ugh, Spirit Team, you're killing me. They just weren't going to let me get around it. So there we go. All right. So that's what this brought up, the page of coins, the message of some type of power. And the message is that, oh, don't mess with Humpty's quote-unquote power, okay? You might do a better job than me. And that's how he thinks. You're out to get me. That's how he thinks. And we have the Ten of Cups. And that is the ultimate emotional upheaval in this reading. Generally, I call that the emotional rewards card, but this reading has nothing to do with being emotionally rewarded. You know, I always give the wife the benefit of the doubt, unless I've seen otherwise already. And I don't give her the benefit of the doubt anymore because she's just as bad as he is. She's an opportunist. Ugh, every time I talk about Humpty, I cough. Okay, so she's an opportunist. So I'm not feeling bad. Whatever happens is in her soul contract anyway. Okay, so let's put these back and shuffle again, because the next question is about Justice Thomas. Okay, because, okay, that what happened was, yeah, we're going to bring these charges because you did this, that, and the other. It had never made it. Never made it to court. Nothing was ever put on definitively, put down definitively on paper, okay, to make it legal, to do something about it. They're sweeping it under the rug. And, you know, he's happy. He's happy, well, for a lot of reasons. He's happy that Humpty's pulling all this crap all the time because people are paying all this attention to Humpty and not him and his BS. All right, so let's see what Justice Thomas' fate is. I'm going to call him Mr. Thomas because he doesn't deserve the title of justice. All right, we have the Hermit. What is his fate? So this is about going within and looking at ourselves and introspection. Okay, the only thing he's introspective about is how he can get away with the things that he did. Okay, because these people, when they do that stuff, even though it's not a so-called violent thing, what he did, taking gifts and not reporting them, it's not a violent thing, but that affects everybody. It affects everybody in the United States. That's the only trickle-down effect that is real. The financial trickle-down effect. Oh, if you make us rich, it'll benefit you. That's not a thing. It's a lie. But there is a trickle-down effect when they do things they're not supposed to be doing, people in the government. So again, another, you know, and he did it straight out. He knew what he was doing. Because he knew stuff. He knew Humpty was going to be in there. He was aware. So he didn't care what he did. He's like, well, I'm going to get away with it anyway. And we had the Page of Swords. Okay, so we're asking about his fate. So that's a message with the truth coming. A message with, you know, the Sword of Justice. Had to make sure that wasn't a wand. Yeah, the Sword of Justice. Three of Cups. Now, generally, this is a celebration card. Well, that's what he's like that. Well, yeah, Spirit Team just said that. He's kind of celebrating because he's getting away with it. People are too busy paying attention to the chaos that's going on. And they're not paying any attention to him. So, oh, we don't have the time. Oh, we got more important stuff. Blah, 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 blah. Making excuses. They're making excuses for him. His peers are making excuses for him. Generally, if a judicial branch does not want to bring charges against somebody for criminal actions, it's because if they do that, there's going to be a tattle on them too. Somehow, something about them will come out as well. Because if you investigate one justice, you're going to have to investigate all of them. That's the way it should work, and that's the way it used to work. Okay, to see who's doing stuff they're not supposed to be doing. Two of Coins again. Two of Coins, trying to find a balance, trying to find a way out. I mean, he does think about it. Well, you know, what if the dust settles and there I am, right in front of God and everybody else, and people start to remember, hey, whatever happened to charging this guy with those crimes? 7 of coins. 7 of coins is reaping seeds that were sown, coming to fruition, breaking through the surface. Seeds that were sown. Thank you very much, Spirit team. That was beautiful. That is about his fate. Then we have the King of Wands. So at this point, the energies have been the court cards, the kings and queens, have been about the judicial or the judiciary branches. Okay. Somebody's going to nail him. But Spirit team just said he's still going to be in there a while before that happens. So the foolishness is going to continue with him. And he's going to do whatever he wants to. Ace of coins. New power. New power coming in. New power to replace him. And the others who are complicit, complacent, and compliant with Humpty. Ooh, there's that sort of truth use, guys. You can't make this stuff up. Oh my goodness. Okay, so more than what has been put out to the public has happened. He has done more than the public knows about. And there we go. Okay, excellent card to end on with this. The Death card, death, rebirth, and transformation. The ending of something and the birth of something else. Excuse the noise. Okay, that's that use, guys. We should get an affirmation for badasses. Let's see what we got here. What we got going on here? Whoever's trying to bring me down is already below me. That's kind of judgmental. I don't think anyone's below me. They're just not vibrating at the same level I am, which doesn't make them, doesn't make me better than them. You know what I mean? So take what you need out of that, leave the rest. All right, you guys, see you in the next video. Questions will be answered. Not sure if I'm using the pendulum yet. Not sure. I might. I'm going to take like 9 at a time. There's 18 questions. I'm going to take 9 at a time. All right. Thank you so much for showing up. Much love and many blessings. And I'll see you in the funny paper.